Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to porn. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace and blessing to Allah's mighty 5% nation, the gods and earth, to all the human families of the planet Earth. We give you love, peace, and happiness. High salute. What's going on? I am DJ K-Wise Allah, aka Kato the Black Superhero. Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Listen, without further ado, we're going to get right into it because this is going to be a good one. So I got to bring on my co-host with the most, none other than my baby brother in God. Y'all know who he is. Show enough. Let's get it.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Come on in, Mr. Zoom Zoom in the room. What's good?
Peace. What's going on, party
Peace.
people? Yo, peace to all our likers, subscribers, all the individuals who've been checking us, all our followers. Today is going to be a fantastic show. We have this young lady right here that is so amazing. Her voice will definitely serenade you to soothe you. And then we ain't even talking about singing. We talking about just talking. So
Yeah. I caught that in the last minute in the back room.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, I caught it. She's like, welcome to the party. Okay, all right, I got you.
Man.
Yeah,
She got one of the voices that's very distinctive and will definitely melt your heart.
You know what? Watch this.
What's
You
that?
know what I just dubbed her now?
What you double?
The Miss LA of Southern Soul. Miss LA, you know how Miss LA got that talking voice, and then when she sings, it's a whole different powerhouse. That's what I'm gonna go to. As soon as she come in there, I know she laughing. I know I can see it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together, stand up, and
Absolutely.
show your love for the phenomenal Miss Gette Blaque.
Get Black. Let's get it.
What's going on?
How you doing? What's good, Queen?
Thank you for the opportunity. It's an honor to be here. And I gotta say it one time for y'all, baby. It's an honor to be here, baby.
Oh man, we're excited to have you.
No, it's definitely a pleasure, and I want to be very transparent. I saw a video of you singing. That's how I initially made the contact. And I know when I reached out, you had to do your vet check. You had to make sure it wasn't no scammer.
Right. Yes, I had to check you out first, make sure you was legit. Then I had somebody else check you out, and somebody else check you out. So you did a 3-point verification. So you was all right.
Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. But
yeah.
Could you just tell our followers and listeners who Miss Gette Blaque is?
Wow. So I am Gette Blaque, and my name is Georgette. So that's kind of where I got the name from. I took the end of my name, Gette, and also another nickname that I go by called Black, and put them together, which is also a really cool play on the color, which is jet black as well. So I am a New Orleans native. So allow me to apologize right now. I have a very strong New Orleans accent. So if you don't understand what I said, charge it to the hood and not my heart. I'm from the hood. I'm from New Orleans. So I'm going to try my best to be as clear and articulate as possible so you can understand what I'm saying.
From the hood, baby. From the hood.
So I am a New Orleans native. I reside right outside New Orleans in Slidell, Louisiana. Mother of 4, just really a down to earth person. Just want to see what this music thing is about. And so far, I'm enjoying the journey. It's been amazing. People have been very open to me and very welcoming, and playing my music, and that's been crazy. Like, I listen to the music sometimes and I still can't believe I wrote them. Like, I wrote that,
Right.
And I enjoy it, and writing has become my peace. Being in the studio has become my peace, and I truly enjoy it. So I'm just excited to be here on the show, and we get to talk about what's next for Gette Blaque, and what I have coming up and what's out now. So it's a pleasure to be here.
Definitely. It's a pleasure to have you. Also, too, I want to make sure that you know that I shared this live onto your page,
Thank you.
Individuals, your friends, family members can actually see it and they can watch right along with us. Now,
Okay.
When you started out in music, you didn't start out in Southern Soul. You didn't start out in R&B. You started out in gospel.
So yes, I am a preacher's kid. So I've always done gospel. Always been very involved in, worship and just the choir. As a preacher's kid, you're the first everything. You're the first praise team. You're the first choir. You're the first usher. So those are my roots. I mean, I'm a preacher's kid. Always been into gospel, even up into my adulthood, and don't really know too much. And nothing against any of the 80s or the 90s music. I was never exposed to that type of music. And I think that kind of works in my favor because I'm authentic. I'm original. I can't say that, she's doing it like this person, because I really don't really know that music. I know of it. I could probably sing a hook, but I probably can't sing most of those songs straight through because it wasn't what I was exposed to. So gospel is really my root. Really involved in the church, on the praise team, singing the choir and things like that. And that's just what I love to do. But I didn't choose a particular genre. I chose music. I chose to be an artist. And whatever that means, the great, wonderful thing about this music platform, you can reach as many people as possible as you want to through music. So I just chose the platform. I chose music, and I'm just glad that people are receptive to my music and are enjoying it. And, and I try different things, what I'm saying, because you have different moods. You may want to dance, you may want to cry, you may want to party. So I don't stick to a certain style because I know people moods change. People want to hear something different all the time. So I'm an artist, and I just want to use this platform to the best of my abilities to reach as many people as possible. So
now, being that you are a PK, right? You must have that rebellious spirit in you. You wanted to change the music direction, right?
You know what? Surprisingly, my mom has been very supportive up until truck driver. Truck driver, and she called me. She says, "Can you explain the song to me?" And I said, "Ma'am, if you don't understand that song, you don't need to understand the song, baby. If you don't know what it means now, it's too late. You 70 years old, ma'am. If you don't know what that means, I can't help you on that one." That's a conversation you should have had a long time ago with your mom and your daddy about the birds and bees. But I can't help you, ma'am. So she heard it and she was like, of course she had her things to say, like, you want to be careful about the message that you send and things of that sort. I was like, Mom, I was very careful. Yeah, I was very careful.
Now, initially when we talked, I was supposed to be in that truck driver video. I want y'all to know I was supposed to be
and it's not too late. We have not shot the video yet, so you got time.
You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be that truck driver in that truck driver video.
This reminds me of a segment out of Betty Rice song, Tonight is the Night. When she says, I brought it to my mother. I grew up with a prayer. Mama said, I love the music and the melody, but I know you're not going to sing that truck driver song.
Listen, I had a few of my friends to hear it first. And I'm not speaking anything on my mom. They was like, don't you release that song till your mom is dead and gone because she gonna have a fit. And I was like, no, I'm gonna release it. Somebody told me it's the cleanest, dirtiest song they ever heard in their life.
We're gonna get to that in 1 minute. But we're gonna start out with this song called Running.
Yeah.
I think Running was your very first song that you recorded.
It was.
And you recorded about 3 years ago, right?
I released it in 2021. Yes. November of 2021.
Now, what was the message behind that? What was the inspiration behind that song?
So I reached out to a friend of mine. I had written some other songs, and I wasn't too serious about it. But I reached out to a friend of mine. And I said, "Hey, I want to release a song or EP or something like that for as a birthday gift to myself. Just to do it to say that I did it." And not knowing how much work it took, like how much effort you had to put into it. I think I spoke with them in July, maybe June. My birthday's in September. I didn't release that song to November. Like it took time to get in the studio and get it right. It took me 30 minutes to write it, but with me not having knowledge of how the studio works and things like that, it took me a really long time to get that song done and out. And I think a lot of it was like hesitation, like, okay, are they going to receive me? I'm 41 years old, are people going to accept me as a new artist? So that was a lot of fear with putting that song out. But that song came from a lot of personal experience. And we all have that one person that we try to avoid or suppress feelings, but the heart would always go back to what's true. The heart, if you love that person, they really love you, your heart is going to lead you right back to them, no matter how you try to run. And it's crazy because the way I write the song, I don't mention any genders in my songs, because I want anybody to be relate to it. It could be you. You could have someone that you constantly run back to, and I want everybody to be relate to it. My mom interprets this song as her running back to God. Like every time I turn around, God is there for me. So people have their own interpretation of the song, and I like that. That's why I love this platform, because it can reach so many different people on so many different levels, and you can take that music and interpret how you want to. And Run It was my first one. I'm proud of it. I love the lyrics, and it was written with a lot of passion and a lot of truth from my heart. So now that I've been in the studio more now and kind of studying and paying attention to different sounds and effects, hopefully, now I can do a better job with the stuff that I put out now. But Run It was my first one. It was like a test run. Let's test this out and see how this work out. So we ran with it. We was running.
I thought she was the runaway bride trying to come on back.
That's it. And that's beautiful that the song is gender fluid.
Yes.
And, we're gonna set this up right here. So, ma'am, Miss Gette Blaque. And I want y'all to make sure that y'all pronounce her name correctly.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Gette Blaque.
Not Get Back. Not Get Black. Gette Blaque.
Not Ghetto Black.
None of that.
It's Jet, like the color.
Not GT.
That's it. Pronounce her. Put some respect on her name.
Respect on her name. Right, that's right, baby.
When I win that Grammy, they could call me what they want to call me. They could call me what they want when I win that Grammy.
Well, Miss Gette Blaque, can you please introduce Running for our audience?
Yes, audience. This is my first single entitled Running, now available on all streaming platforms.
All right, let's get it.
And I found myself running. Sometimes I think it better if it's someone else. Or maybe I'm better off all by myself. Hurt from the past and make it hard to trust. Disappointment, pains, I've had enough. I take it out on you and baby, that ain't fair. Sometimes I find it hard to believe. In spite of my flaws, you still love me. Every time I push you, pull me closer. Wrap me in your arms and never let me go. And every time I turn around, I see you. Every time I close my eyes, I see you. Try to walk away and not cry. Put my pride to the side. 'Cause my heart leads me right back to what's true. And I found myself running back to you. And I found myself running back to you. And I found myself running back to you. And I find myself running back to you. I admit I wear my heart on my sleeves. I get upset and fuss about the smallest things. Shut down and cry, won't let you in. Lock you out and try to make you leave. When all you really want is what's best for me. Every time I turn around, I see you. Every time I close my eyes, I see you. Try to walk away and not cry to the side. 'Cause my heart leads me right back to what's true. And I find myself running back to you. 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 Got me hooked on your love, never letting go. Always holding me down, and you let me know. No matter what, you'll always be around. You think the thing you say that you'll always stay. Ups and downs, you say you never walk away. Call me up when all the chips are down. And every time I turn around, I see you. Every time I close my eyes, I see you. Try to walk away and not cry. Put my pride to the side. 'Cause my heart leads me right back to what's true. And I find myself
Man, that's hot.
Wow.
That would always be my baby. I love running. That came from a very personal part of my heart, very personal experience.
It sounds like it is really passionate. It came from a really experienced place.
Ja, did you hear the music though? It was like this is the first time I've ever heard a Southern soul song that had almost a jazz melodic play because the saxophone was kicking.
Yes.
But you know, that's the thing. Like, she's not a Southern soul singer.
Yeah, she can't be no with that like that. She just
No.
she's a singer. She's an artist.
She's just an artist.
Yeah, but the sax was kicking, and you know me, I love jazz. I'm a jazz fanatic, and I heard it. It was in there.
I want to say this to all the individuals that are on Gette Blaque's page. Make sure that y'all liking it, y'all subscribing, y'all
right.
sharing it, y'all making sure that everybody is seeing this young lady and hearing this young lady during this interview. Make sure y'all out there supporting her, because did you just not hear that voice? That voice just ran goosebumps up my butt. Like,
shout out Danielle Renee, what's good?
Shout out Danielle Renee, shout out Sheila.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
And that track came from a high school friend of mine who's from New Orleans. I just tagged him. Hopefully he get a chance to join in. I called him and I was expressing to him that, I think I want to do a little music, I said, maybe for my birthday, just as a gift to myself. So he said, well, Jet, I'm going to send you one of my old tracks and see what you can do with it, So he took a chance on me. He took a bet on me, and I appreciate that. And when I sent it back to him, he was like, wow. He honestly said, listen, that's your track. You ain't even got to give me nothing for that one. He's like, just take it and, do your thing. So I went to the studio and I did it, put it together. And that was my first one. He's amazing. He's an amazing producer. Hopefully he get a chance to join. His name is Daniel Washington. So I tagged him so he can know that we're showing him some love on this live right now.
Of course. We're definitely going to show him some love. But, with that New Orleans sound that you have, right?
Yes.
I did not hear that in the song. Did you, Kay?
I have. Every now and then it slip out. I was doing a song and I can't remember what I was saying. I kept saying, and I do the whole song over because I realized not pronouncing something correctly. So I did it over. But like I said, working in corporate America, you have to be able to turn it off and turn it on so people can understand what you're saying. So that's the same way with my music. I want them to really understand what I'm saying. So I try my best to speak as clear, sing as clearly as possible.
Didn't I say she had the Michelle A complex? She talks, she got that, but when she sings, it's like, oh baby, watch me, baby.
Ooh, baby.
So yes, I was very careful. I have a song coming out called Your Way. And I found myself saying you can have it your way instead of your way. Because I just ran it all together, like you can have it your way. And when I called it, I was like, that sounds awful. Like,
But it's good.
want to think when they hear your way, what is your way? So
But that's a good hook, though.
I went and did it all over. I said that ain't
y'all heard it first. I'm telling y'all, I dubbed her the Michelle A of right now. This is the Michelle A of right now, baby. Y'all better get it.
And I am surprised by how many people.
Y'all better book her.
That's right.
You
better get it right now.
If
better
they're
get it right now.
they need to book me. But somebody told me you don't sound like you look. Like if they hear
right,
music, they would never think that was you. You this 5'2" chick, shaved side. They would never think that was me. And I'm like, yep, that's me.
She got a little bit of that Mike Tyson. She got a little like Mike Tyson.
I'm just, it's all me, baby.
Derek D is in the building. He's right here. Salute Derek for the track.
What's going on, Derek D? We got you, fam. What's good?
What's good?
Shout out to you, man.
Now, when we're gonna talk about Truck Driver, and y'all heard it first, Josh Amel is gonna be in that video. I'm the truck driver.
The video.
You heard it, right? Y'all heard it. But with Truck Driver,
hold on.
What's up?
Public service announcement. Whoever you are, Facebook user, please refrain from the language that you just displayed. This is a family-oriented show. All right. We thank you. All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't do all that. But the reality of it is like with Truck Driver, what was the inspiration with that?
You know what? I'm a spontaneous writer. Like I think I write every day. I think when I log into Library of Congress or DistroKid, they probably say, here she go again. Like I'm always writing and I'm always uploading music. But it was a conversation. Like somebody said something and I did the hook and just ran with it. And I was very particular about it because I am a mother, right? And my kids have to hear my music. And I'm very particular about what they listen to. But I can't be upset if I'm the one putting out that type of content, right? So I can't be upset. So I have to also keep in mind that they're watching and they're listening. And a lot of times we want our kids to grow up and make us proud, but I'm growing every day. And I want to grow up and make my kids proud. I want them to say, that's my mama. I want to say, that's my nasty mama. That's my mama. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I was very particular about it. I did my research because I want the... What I said?
No. It's not you. It's not you. It happens to be. It's an audience comment right now coming from one of our very, very, very good brothers in the industry, in the game. That's Bad News, aka News Williams. He always starts all by baby. They go back and forth. And I had to, when I saw it, and that's why you see him dip down his head right now because he know he can get him. While we doing the interview,
not being bad, is it? Bad news.
Yeah, that's bad news. That's his terrible self. I want to shout out our Connect the Dot is in the building. Ken's in the building. One of the best booking agents that you can have.
True indeed.
Also, too, News Williams. I want to thank News Williams for a connection that he made for Real2reel360. Okay. Now I want to thank News Williams for the connection that he made today. And that's the last time I'm going to be nice to him during this show. All right. But with the song Truck Driver, right?
Yes.
truck driver, you used a lot of different word plays. You were saying some things. It was giving you that hint.
Yes.
But then, you know what I'm saying, you use that word play.
Mm-hmm.
And you were speaking about being a mom and being able to utilize your word play so you can get it out there, but it's nicey, as they would say.
Right. And I have a 7-year-old. He walks around here singing "Hey, that truck driver" all the time, but I don't get upset because he don't know what he's saying right now. Now, when he thinks when he's 21, he's like, "Woo!" Mama was like, "Woo!" That's on him. But right now, I'm trying to protect their minds just a little bit. But I did my research on that song. I Googled and I called some friends. I want to make sure I was using the right terminology in the right way. You know, because I'm not a truck driver. Somebody said, "Are you a truck driver?" I said, "No, I just like to ride." So I'm not a truck driver. So I don't know. I didn't really know all the handle that freight. I don't really know all the terminology. So I did my research, even down to the words that I chose, the release date, the album cover. It's so many things that I really want to be very strategic about. And I want to be like a tribute to truck drivers, you know, when they were embracing, like, oh yeah. And it works both ways because you have people who are married to truck drivers and truck drivers on the road. So it's a way that they could connect. They can connect this way, you know, that's his profession or her profession. Of course, I never mention any genders because that's female and men. So I try not to mention any genders in my song so they can go both ways. But
somebody heard it. Somebody heard it because they said handle that freight.
That's what they say.
You should have went and worked with Bad News because you know he used to be a truck driver and he used to go to all the little truck spots and pick up the little lot lizards. He was picking up all the little lot lizards.
Stop telling that man business.
Hey, and he was
now. Hold up. Tell the man
only thing that he was handling was them lot lizards. He would make sure that he was at the Flying J and the TA.
Oh Lord, Class A. Oh Lord, that freight could be whatever you want to be, sir. That was his load. If he had lot lizard loads, that was on that man. I ain't got nothing to do.
Matter of fact, he still supports the lot lizards now. When he goes to his shows, he makes sure he don't stop nowhere but at the truck stop, and he support and get them at least one burger.
To each his own. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If it's true, you're wrong, man. You're wrong. You're wrong. So yes, I mean, like I was saying, I was very intentional, and that's the thing. I want to be very intentional about music that I put out because I'm gonna go back to my church background. In the church, my mom always said that music is a ministry. You never know who needs to hear what you're singing, and something that somebody going through, and something you may say may lighten their mood, change the way they feel. You know what I'm saying? Make them smile. So I know those truck drivers are on the road all the time. They're away from their family for holidays and things of that sort. So having something that would make them smile really meant a lot to me. If you look at the album cover, and I tagged Stoney, I hope you can join. Stoney did the album.
Yeah, Stoney. Stoney.
Stoney did he did all of them, matter of fact. But the original album cover has some things on it that I really want to highlight. I wrote the song in 2022. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there are some numbers on a license plate on the bumper of this 18-wheeler because every year they celebrate Truck Drivers Appreciation Week, which is September, and during that time. But in 2023, it was September 11th through the 17th. So that license plate on that bumper says 09/11/17/22. Because I wanted that to stand out, that this was very intentional. I released the song on Valentine's Day as a sweet gift to truck drivers because they're away from their families on Valentine's Day. So I released it on Valentine's Day. So I was very, very intentional about this. I thought about it, of course, prayed about it, and I put it out there. I took a shot, and that is out there. It is out there.
Amen. Herself thick, LOL. Tell her KD said it.
Tell her KD said it.
That is my industry brother, KD. Hey, KD, thank you for joining.
KD, we got to get you on, KD. We got to talk. We got to talk.
Yes. That's my industry brother.
I would like for you to go ahead and introduce Truck Driver, and I'm ignore Jeffro Bodine, New Bad News Fields.
So yes, this is my single that is out now. It is on all streaming platforms. This is Truck Driver. So enjoy. Ooh wee.
So here's a little song that I wrote. I want to dedicate it to all my truck drivers. You know the ones with them CDLs? Now I'm not talking about a commercial driver's license. I'm talking about a whole different type of CDL. I'm talking about the truck drivers that's carrying dangerous loads. Now that load could be whatever you want it to be. You could be a good listener, a good communicator. It's whatever you want that load to be. But I got a little question for you, truck driver. So listen up here. I wanna know, hey, truck driver, can you handle my freight? Handle my freight. I got a load for you. You come in my way, come in my way. Must admit it's a lot to handle. Please let me know. Roll all night, or you can take a few breaks. No running out of time, showing up, babe. So if you're ready, baby, let's go. As soon as you get there, be ready to unload. Ooh, we truck driver. Can you handle my freight? I got a road for you, got a road for you. If you come in my way, I must admit, it's a lot to handle, yeah. But if you want to shop, let me know. Listen here, speed it up, or you can break it down low, break it down low. Move back it up and ease it in real slow, ease it in real slow. If you can't find it, you can always cry. No need to rush, we got plenty of time. Ooh, we truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, 10-4. Hey, truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, oh yeah. Hey, truck driver, not me. Hey, truck driver, not me. Hey, truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, 10-4. Hey, truck driver, can you handle my freight? Handle my freight. I got a load for you if you come in my way. Come in my way. Must admit, it's a lot to handle. But if you want this job, let me know. Please let me know. You can roll all night or you can take a few breaks. No running out of time, showing up, babe. So if you're ready, baby, let's go. Soon as you get there, be ready to unload. Ooh, hey, truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, hey, truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, stopping now. Truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, let's go. Hey, truck driver, can you handle my freight?
No accent whatsoever.
It's a little somewhere in there, somewhere.
Well, ain't no somewhere, nowhere in there. That's that mystery concept right there. I keep telling y'all.
I tell you, shout out BB Queen. BB Queen
was
shout out.
good.
Yes, that song. When I first wrote the song, when I got the idea, I called my brother, my brother George. And I couldn't get past the first verse. I don't want to hear that. No. I don't want to hear it. He did not want to hear the song. He don't like it. He's like, it's a nice song, just not coming from you, little sis. You know, it's cool. But I sang it to a few people, and they was like, "Whoo, that's deep," you know. And I have a part on there when I say, "Speed it up or break it down low, back it up and ease it in slow." I was torn between ease it and move it. I was like, I should just say move it in real slow. That way people don't really think, you know, too much of it. And somebody say they gonna interpret how they want to interpret. So say what you want to say. So I was like, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna ease it on in there.
It fits perfectly.
It does.
The concept, everything is great. That was a great idea, especially going from CDL to carry that dangerous load. That
and
was
it
hot.
is whatever you want it to be. I'm not
It's
telling
whatever.
you what to think or what to feel. It's whatever they want it to be. I'm not trying to force anything on nobody. But it's whatever it is.
Now, the song is definitely a beautiful song, and shout out to all the truck drivers on the road.
Yes.
Yes.
Because that song was dedicated to y'all.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And wanted to speak with you about you have a whole team. You're new in the business, but you have a whole team that supports you. How is booking shows for you?
Well, they're coming in slowly but surely. Have a great team that's always out there pushing and promoting and getting the name out there, getting the word out there. Adrian Jenkins, Derek D, they're amazing, and they're always just trying to invest to get it out there. But it's gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? I'm new. People, it's gonna take time for people to really catch on to who Gette Blaque is and what I can bring to the table. But I'm working with amazing producer Ronald Jefferson, Slack Tracks. He did Truck Driver. He did an amazing job. So we're going to get back in the studio and make some more hits. So it's a lot more coming from Gette Blaque. Y'all just stay tuned.
Now you have a show coming up. You have a show coming up with Candy Janae in Florida.
I do. Yes. So Friday I will be out in Tallahassee at Candy Janae's release party, birthday bash. So I'm going to show some love to the Aries. I'm a Virgo, but I'm going to party with them if they party with me. So we're going to go out there to Florida and have a great time in Florida with Candy Janae. Absolutely.
Now, can you imagine to hear Truck Driver and that's
my kitty? I was just about to say the same thing.
Truck Driver and That's My Kitty.
Can you switch gears and see the difference?
Now, how was it for you to initially hear your song played and to see the response of the people when they heard it?
I mean, shout out to all the DJs. I mean, DJs have been amazing, like playing it back to back. I was on one DJ's live and he played it 3 times. He kept stopping and started over, stop, and he just kept going. And I've had it on a few shows like, what it like Bump It or Dump It and stuff like that, Hot or Not. And I've gotten a lot of love from listeners, a lot of DJs. And like, I'm still in shock. I still can't believe I wrote it. Like, I'm like, if I was an average listener, I'd be like, dang, that's hot, And I'm saying that not because I wrote it. It's a really nice song, but just they see the love, when it's playing and all the comments that's going up there about the song. It's just been amazing. People saying, play it again, play it again. And it is one of those songs you have to hear twice, though. Like, so make sure you heard what you thought you heard.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it takes a minute to process. Like, ooh, did she just say that? But it's been amazing. The love has been amazing, just coming from everybody. But I'm humble and I'm just taking it all in.
Okay. Let me ask this real quick. You said coming from a PK's perspective, so I'm gonna ask this.
Oh, okay.
You already talked about the support from your moms and all that, but how's the response been from your church family?
Listen, I sing on the praise team. I have a show coming up Friday. Everybody bought tickets, so they'll all be there. They tease me all the time because the ooh wee in Truck Driver, I didn't pay much attention to it till people started calling me like it's the second ooh wee for me. Ooh, it's the ooh wee. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? So every now and then they'll tease me when I walk into church or into a setting. My pastor's like, hey, it's just the Truck Driver. I'm like, Pastor, what you know about that? Hold up, Pastor. But my pastor's been very supportive. He pulled me aside last Sunday. He said, hey, I heard your music. It sounds great. If you need any support with promote, let me know. And
Okay.
very supportive with things of that. So his children into the music industry as well. But they've been very receptive and tease me all the time. They'll blurt out every time, ooh, just out the blue, So they've been very open.
Now I got to hear this ooh wee live. I heard it on Truck Driver. Everybody is talking about this ooh wee. I got to hear this ooh wee.
Acapella.
I don't know if I can give it. That's why I don't know if I can give it to you like the record is, because I'm like, they did something. They added some sauce to that ooh wee.
Oh no, we got to have that ooh wee. You got to give me that ooh wee.
The ooh wee, baby.
It's kind of like, I think I said it 3 different ways in the song, but it's like ooh wee, ooh wee. But I said 3 different ways, and it's like I go up on one. It's a little higher on one. It's a little lower on one of them. But I was just trying to find some space fillers. I wasn't trying to say I needed something to put in that spot. I did it twice in the song, but that's the good thing about having.
You're gonna take ooh wee from Jodeci, and you gonna take it away from R. Kelly and make it your own right now.
You know, you got to do that. You have to make it your own, make it personal. And I think it made with a southern accent a little bit that give it a little bit extra spice. But that's also, I did it like I think once or twice in the song. But that's the good thing about having a really good engineer that has a really good ear, right? When he heard it, he was like, I'm gonna copy and paste it throughout the whole song. And I was like, okay, I didn't really want it right there. But when he did it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, that works right there. But I still didn't think that it was as, like somebody say, seductive as it is. Like, I just didn't think so. I didn't think it was.
It's the imagination. That's what it is.
And that's one thing about being a singer. A singer, a soul singer can take you on a journey and touch you in all your emotions. And listening between running and truck driver, you take your listeners on a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster.
Yes.
And that is a salute to you in your craft. Now, did you ever have any like education when it comes down to writing songs, singing, or anything like that?
No, I didn't really. I mean, the thing is, I just started writing, right? And like I said, a lot of my stuff is personal stuff. I had to grow through things, right? You know, I had to grow through some things so I could have something to really talk about. So it didn't come to me at early on in life because it wasn't time. I hadn't experienced enough. I hadn't grown through enough. So now that I've grown through some things and I've experienced some things, I can really talk about it, tell my story through music. And that's just amazing. And I just really started writing. I just and it came so easy. It came so easy to me. I'm like, is that a song that's out already? Have I heard this before already? Because that's how easy it came to me. But it was just timing. I didn't do it years ago. I've been married 3 times. I've been in an abusive relationship, and no writing came out of that. It wasn't until I have really arrived to where I am now and who I am as a person where I have something I can really talk about and I can help other people through my music. So
I'm sorry.
So no, to answer that, I don't have any training or anything like that.
I was going to ask you, so you use your music as therapy to get you past the things that you've been through?
Yes. So like I said, music and the studio has become my safe place. You know, I write all the time. It's like my kids can say something and I write, come up with something really quick. But it's real life stuff that I'm going through or have gone through or grown through. I've grown through it. So we don't go through things, we grow through things. And I want to be a better person. They say when you know better, you do better. But I don't believe that. When you want better, you do better. Because a lot of times we know better, but we don't change. We can know something is killing us and we won't even change. So now that I've got to a point where I want better for myself, I use music to kind of really express that and want myself I want to heal from a lot of things I've gone through and experienced. And I'm using music as that therapy because I want better. I want better for myself. I want better for my children. I want better for the people that's connected to me. I want to be able to rub off on some people, my positive energy. So I want better. So that's why I'm using music to make me a better person.
That's beautiful within itself. And sometimes men don't understand what they have when they have it. I'll just leave it that way.
That's a whole different subject.
Right, that's a whole different subject.
Bring me back home for
that one. But I wanted to ask you, how is it with your children when they hear your song on the radio or they hear people talk about how good mommy sings?
My daughter comes home all the time. Mom, I let my teacher hear your music, but I ain't let her hear Truck Driver, Mama. I let her hear that one. I think they're proud. I think I get on their nerves sometimes because they could be having a general conversation with me and they could say something about the floor. And I may say, put your feet on the floor. Like, I'll just come up with anything, And they're like, oh, here she go again. She always singing. But when they hear it on the radio, they don't know if it's on the radio or me playing on my phone because I play my own music a lot. So I have to say, no, it's on the radio. Listen. Oh, mama, that's nice. And then they go about their business, They don't pay me no mind. But they are very supportive. They love it. And they can't go to any shows, but they love it. They're like, mama, go do your thing, I have a 17-year-old about to graduate from high school this year. Excited about that. I have a 13-year-old, a little girl, my only daughter. And she's the one, mama, let me hear music, but not that song. And she's 11, and I have a 7-year-old. So I'm just trying to be the best mother I can be and be the best example of a mother as I can be. So whatever that takes.
Now, how do you balance your lifestyle, as far as with being a mom, being an entertainer, being in corporate? That's a lot of hats right there.
Yes.
So how do you balance all of that?
If I can take my children with me, I take them. I have a 15-passenger van. I want them to be a part of the process. I have taken them in the studio with me so they can see, what mommy does. I'm not just in the studio for hours and hours just playing around. I have taken them to the studio with me at times. If I have a trip, let's take a road trip. Get the van, let's go, and I'll bring somebody with me, Adrian, or, somebody that can kind of help out with the kids. But I don't want to leave them out. I want them to be a part of this process as much as possible so they can see what mommy is doing. I'm not just away from you all for no reason. And if I take them with me, I will take them with me. They work my nerves, but I'll take them.
But the best part is that they're sharing this journey with you. So they can reflect and say, well, if something ever happens, they say, I remember when mom was doing this and that there. That's great moments right there.
I remember just driving a 15-passenger van, now we're flying, so I mean, I want them to be a part of this journey as much as possible and to experience this thing and also see that I'm out here doing the best that I can as a mother, and I want them to be proud of me. When I grow up, I want them to be proud of me when I grow up.
Now we got Party. Gette Blaque Party. Let's talk about that, because like I said, you take your listeners on an emotional ride.
Right.
You serenade them. Truck driver. Now we're gonna party.
Right. So
now,
music is mood motivated. Like, it depends on what mood you're in. People don't want to party all the time. Maybe they want to do a little, be emotional and do a little play running and kind of communicate with their significant other. So it depends on what the mood they're in. So I just want to be that artist that can give you a little bit of everything. Give you everything.
Okay. So right now we have Gette Blaque Party queued up. So you want to introduce that for the
yes, this is a single that I have brewing. It's not released yet, but I am performing it at shows, doing promo shows and things of that sort. So people do hear it every now and then when I do a show. I have a few features that'll be on this song when it does come out. I'll do 2 releases. Prince Raheem is on one release, and also DJ Dirty Money out in Virginia. So we do have this coming up, but this is another one of my babies, because guess what? I've always wanted to be a rapper. So I have a chance to do a little rapping up in here. So this is my single that's coming out entitled Party.
Let's get it.
We finna party. We finna party. Ooh, we finna party. Gotta get my groove. We gon' party. DJ play my favorite song. Party. Waltz in the club, get another. We gon' party. Everybody up is going down. Been a long week, just wanna ease my mind. I ain't worried about nothing, trying to have a real good time. The mood is right, and the vibe is high. No time for stressing, put it all aside. Yeah. All that drama, leave it at the door. All hands in the air, get on the dance floor. We finna party. Gotta get my groove. We gonna party. DJ play my song. Party. Can I get another party? I'm gonna shine, cause I ain't worried about nobody else, cause it's my time. You keep the list, keep the VIP. This ain't no competition, you can't compete. I'm from the 91, New Orleans, nigga, where they like the way we talk and the way we say it, baby. Everybody stand up, it's going down. Jet Blaque in the building, just my
We gonna party, gotta get my groove. We gonna party, DJ play my favorite song. Party, bartender can I get another? We gonna party, everybody up is going down. Party, gotta get my groove. We gonna party, DJ play my song. Party, can I get another round? Everybody up is going down.
I got a comment on this one. Now I did hear a southern twang. Watch this. She didn't say she fixing the party. She said fitting the party. I heard that. It's not fixing the party, fitting the party.
Right. I did. I did want to add. A matter of fact, a friend of mine he's from New York, and he was like, "Man, y'all always saying certain things. Like it'd be cool. You could just put some of your stuff." I said, "I got a song I'm working on," and initially was about. I think it was we're about to party, and I said, "I think I'm gonna say finna." You know what I'm saying? Just be a little different. We finna party. So since I was talking about New Orleans and where I was from, so like let's just tie it all in together. We finna. I'm from the Ninth Ward. We gonna party, baby. Let's get it.
That's it. Shout out to Ninth Ward. Shout out to New Orleans.
Yes.
But since we're talking about Ninth Ward in New Orleans, we cannot not speak about the music in that area.
Right.
How influential was the bounce music for you?
Man, bounce is big here. You know, we list a lot of things, but bounce is our culture. It's our culture. Like that's why we really get it in the club. You know, we got out the twerking thing. You twerk to that bounce music. So it was no more than right that I would do some music like my original music and put a bounce beat on it. You know, because I wanted to always take things back home. I always keep my hometown in mind and do it for the culture. I had to do it for the culture.
Yeah,
the rap flow was good. I enjoyed it.
You like that? I wrote that
myself. We have a remix of Truck Driver with the bounce.
Yes. DJ Derek D did that one. So he may be still on, but shout out to Derek D. He did an amazing job. The song wasn't even out 24 hours, and I got a little snippet of a bounce. I was like, gosh, the song ain't been out 24 hours. But we had to do it. Derek D is from New Orleans, so we had to do it for our hometown. We had to do it.
Well, let's check it out, ladies and gentlemen. The remix to Truck Driver. Also, too, don't forget, I'm gonna be in the video.
Okay. You gonna be in the remix? You gonna be twerking?
Nah, I ain't gonna do no twerking. No, baby, sure don't do no twerking.
There's a whole lot of shaking going on.
Whoa, you gotta handle that for you.
You gotta be specific now. Tell which one you gonna be in now.
Hey, I'm gonna be an original one. I'm gonna be an original one. I ain't gonna be in it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the remix to Truck Driver.
We gotta put him in the video. Yeah.
Louisiana bounce, baby. Oh, I can remix this real
Yeah. So
Drop that bomb on that K. Drop that bomb on that K.
All right, baby. Oh, child. Let's get it.
I saw y'all audition for the video. I saw y'all audition.
Hey. Hey.
We got you.
I could
That's for that Who That Nation. That Who That Nation, dog. That's gonna be an anthem right there for the Who That Nation. Yeah. Yeah, look. People gonna be like, "Yo, can we do the next line dance party? Can we do the line dance for you? You gonna get it. People gonna do the line dance. It's gonna be like this here.
It's coming.
It's the real right here. Everybody gonna be doing right here. It's the real. Yeah.
We had to do it. We had to do it with culture. Derry D did that one, and it's amazing. It's scheduled to be released on Friday, so it should be on all streaming platforms. Friday, I believe. Derry D, correct?
It's already out now. We did it first.
Friday. So y'all got it first, hot off the press. Y'all got
that. That's right. We got the bragging rights.
We want to make sure that all our followers and listeners know where they can actually see you perform and take this emotional roller coaster from crying to slow dancing to having a good time. Where can they see Miss Gette Blaque?
Yes, so like I mentioned, I will be in Tallahassee, Florida. If you're in the area, I'll be at Candy Janae's release party and birthday bash on Friday, and then I'll be back in Louisiana in Kenner for Soul on the River with Sugar Love and a bunch of other amazing artists from this area. So if you are in that area, I mean, you can follow me. I post it constantly on my page. If you go to my page, you'll see the flyers. I'm always posting it. But you can hear my music on all streaming platforms. So Truck Driver is out on streaming platforms as well as running. And stay tuned. Truck Driver remix will be out very soon, I believe Friday. And then it will work on releasing Party later on down the line. But just trying to let Truck Driver shine a little bit, before we release anything else.
Now, from listening to your music, we all are anticipating when you're going to drop that EP. When you're going to, you can't.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Have us like waiting like that. You can't do that. You got.
Yeah, so I am working on it. It is entitled True Stories. I want to take people on the journey of some real life things that I have experienced or experiencing now currently. So I am working on that. Like I said, I will be in Shreveport working with Slack Tracks, Ronald Jefferson. We're gonna grind. We're gonna get in the studio. We're gonna grind and try to get this EP or album to y'all as soon as possible.
Now, will my man be working on the cover too, Stoney? He gonna be working on that?
Yes, Stoney.
Shout out, Stoney, man. You know what you.
Stoney.
Shout out.
Shout out Stony.
Stony does not play, okay?
You
tell
did that.
Stony,
You did that, fam. Trust me. Look at me.
and he is going to run with it.
Look at me. You did that, fam. You did that.
I'm not sure. I hope he's going. He has an amazing mind. And I I can tell, and I can say I want one thing, and he'll listen. Okay.
That artwork is pen is dope.
Something completely different. He is the flyers, promo videos.
Yeah.
So he is a part of the Gette Blaque management team. He, if he can go to shows, he'll be at the show in Kenner with us coming up. So Stony, his name is Stony Landry on Facebook.
Stony Landry,
my
man.
And he has. I have a
Black.
I'm your number one fan, Stony.
He captured Gette Blaque to the point where he make old men wish for younger days.
Hey.
I have a feeling y'all talking about a particular cover, but I'm not too sure.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
look. Ooh wee.
But yes, please go look him up. Please follow Stony. And you can see some of his album covers on there as well. He has an album, but he's just amazing. Y'all gotta check him out.
Absolutely.
I want to say,
look at the time, Ja.
I know it done flew by. And I really want to say to you, thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure to have you. Been anticipating this. And shout out again, Stony.
Yeah.
But
I think y'all talking about that remix now. Y'all talking about that program remix cover.
Where's Stony? I'm gonna make sure I keep it in my email.
And, we'll talk about that behind the scenes. If you give us 2 minutes behind the scenes, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that Stony phenomenal artwork. That's what we're gonna talk about.
That ain't me, y'all. That ain't
phenomenal artwork, Stony.
Phenomenal artwork.
That ain't either one of me, y'all.
But while we have you, we want to keep you for about 2 minutes behind the scenes.
Right.
But do you want to shout out anybody at this moment in time? Because
I want to just shout out the whole Gette Blaque management team, all the people that support me: Derek D, Adrian, Jeremy, Stony, my producer that's been working so close with me, Ronald Jefferson, Slack Tracks, just everybody, all the fans. And I want to tell y'all, go follow me. I'm on Instagram at Gette Blaque Music Official. That's GETTE BLAQUE Music Official. You can also follow me on Facebook at Gette Blaque Music. I'm on TikTok. I'm on everything. So y'all just follow. Keep up, because we going somewhere. We moving.
Right.
And make sure you pronounce her name right.
That's right.
Make sure. All right.
Yes.
So at this moment in time, like you said, this was a pleasure for us.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hand it over to my brother. And when we get behind the scenes, I got some questions to ask you about that cover. So part 2 of the interview is at the after party. Sorry, y'all can't be involved.
That's right.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the Real2reel360 show. Thank you for supporting us, liking us, sharing us, and being there. To all our fans and followers and everybody that's been listening. Support. Shout out to Christian Lawson, our supporter, sponsor, and everything like that. And we got a lot to look forward to. John, what we got coming up in the next couple of days and weeks?
Hold on 1 second. I forgot to shout out our other sponsor that's kicking in for us from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Peace.
Man, how could I forget?
Ebony's.
This right here has some of the best seafood, the best fish.
I'm gonna have to go out there tomorrow.
Ebony's original fish fry right there in Reedsville, North Carolina. When you're in North Carolina, stop through Reedsville, North Carolina, and get some of Ebony's original fish fry. But also, too, I want to say we have Love Note on tomorrow.
Okay.
And we just have phenomenal people that comes into our life. And I want to thank Gette Blaque, and I want to thank the guests that we've had on this week alone, because without y'all, we're nothing. Without our followers and subscribers, we're nothing. So make sure that you tune in, you support, keep supporting. make sure that you keep Gette Blaque on the road, gassed up in that 15-passenger van with
Yes,
her
sir.
baby, because we're gonna make sure that they're gonna go from that 15-passenger van to first class
First
Yeah.
class.
in that private jet.
And that jet, the jet gotta be
All right.
black though. The jet gotta be black.
It gotta be Gette Blaque.
Yes. All right. Well, once again, I want to let everybody know that Ms. Gette Blaque, you don't have a home away from home. You have a home right here on the Real2reel360 show. And if anything that we can do for you at any time, don't hesitate to call on us because we will answer the call.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
So
I appreciate it.
All right. I got one more special announcement upcoming. Let y'all know right now. Upcoming. We have a dynamic show, a serious show coming on April 23rd. That is a Sunday. April 23rd at 7 o'clock. You do not want to miss this special show we have. More to follow on that. All right. We will see you when we see you. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Peace, y'all. We out.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son.
True
Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and nurses, to all the human families on the planet Earth. I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out and love, peace, and happiness to you. To peace, the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you upon